Ajmal Amir Kasab, the lone surviving terrorist of the 26/11 attack here in Mumbai, Pakistani national, has been found guilty. The sentence by the Bombay High Court has been upheld. The death sentence on Ajmal Amir Kasab has been upheld by the Apex Court. The Apex Court said in its judgment, it's crystal clear that the conspiracy was hatched by Pakistanis in Pakistan and that the devastation was caused in Mumbai. It was a fair trial given to him and his confessional statement was voluntary. The court also said that not providing counsel to Kasab by the government at the pre-trial stage does not vitiate his trial in the case. The Supreme Court also dismissed Kasab's plea that he was not given a fair trial in the terror case, and waging war against the country is the primary and foremost offence committed by Kasab. They said they were left with no option but to uphold the death sentence of Kasab, and the Supreme Court also went ahead and said that Fahim Ansari and Sabahuddin Ahmed, the two Indians, they uphold the Bombay High Court's order on them also, that they have not been found guilty. Their acquittal order by the Bombay High Court has been upheld. So Ajmal Amir Kasab, the Pakistani terrorist, has been found guilty. The order has been upheld by the Supreme Court, and the two Indians, their acquittal also continues. No corroborative evidence found by the Supreme Court, and the Maharashtra government's appeal against them really does not work in this case.
Remember, over 160 people killed back in November 2008 when 10 armed men carried out a coordinated attack across the city's financial capital. Mohammed Kasab was given the death sentence in 2010. He appealed the decision to India's Supreme Court. Upholding the sentence, the court said Kasab had waged war against the nation.
I would like to say, as a prosecutor who argued this case, this was a case which was argued completely in a professional manner. We have been able to have a judgment which deals with not only the evidentiary aspects of this case or the crime, but also deals with important constitutional and legal issues. So for me, I would say I respectfully bow down to the verdict, and I would say it is a complete victory of the due process.
I bow to the court's verdict. Every submission which could be made on his behalf was made. It has been considered anxiously, I should think, and therefore I see no reason to make any further comment.
I welcome this important judgment in the legal history of India, because this is for the first time we have established through legal process that the terror attack of 26th November on Mumbai was sponsored in Pakistan by the Pakistani authorities, certain authorities, that is Lashkar-e-Toiba, and certain peoples from Pakistan Army. This is a case wherein we have further established that this attack was nothing but it's a waging war against the government of India.
This is a watertight case. You know, the person has been caught in operation. The incident has been known to not only India but the whole world, and brought before the court was satisfactorily to the extent required by our settled principles of criminal jurisprudence. So therefore there is no question even on compromising the question of rarest to the rare case or the grave offence. So therefore it qualifies all the requirement for the highest sentence.
The Mumbai Crime Branch is also investigating the role of Abu Chundal in the 26/11 terror attack. This interrogation and investigation further reveals the links of the MET and the role of Pakistan in the export of terror into our country.
The Supreme Court is the highest court of appeal in India, and when it pronounces its verdict, it becomes the law of the land. The other things will follow. I'm sure that Pakistan will not failed to take note of whatever has happened in the Supreme Court of India. And then let me remind you that the Pakistan judiciary also is proactive.
लीगली जो भी है वो हम पूरा तरीके से करेंगे और जो भी इस पर मेजरमेंट लेने हैं कानून से वो सभी हम मेजरमेंट लेंगे, लेकिन लीगली कुछ प्रोसीजर्स होते हैं वो तो करने पड़ते हैं। कसाब को जो जिस तरह के सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने शिकामोर्तब किया है, इससे अभी ये तो पता चलता है कि कानून ने एक निर्णय दे दिया है। तो हम दूसरे के बारे में भी पाकिस्तान सरकार से बातें कर रहे हैं, हम जरूर टेकअप करेंगे पाकिस्तान से।
कानून का काम पूरी जिम्मेदारी से सरकार को करना चाहिए और जो डिले टैक्टिक्स अपनाते हैं जो अपराधी या आतंकवादियों ने जिस तरह से कानून का सहारा लेने की कोशिश की, उससे वो फैसले को में आगे ले जा सकते हैं, लेकिन ये फैसला आ गया, अब सरकार को जल्द से जल्द उसको फांसी पर चढ़ाना चाहिए।
Although he now has one last option to appeal for a pardon from the Indian president, there will actually be a lot of pressure on the Indian government now to carry out this death sentence very swiftly, even though generally the death sentence is now used very rarely in India.